Hello Hendrickson, it's Mr. Gear here for our Talk for Writing lesson today. For today's lesson, we are going to be looking at some key vocabulary and then we are going to be reading our key text. So first of all, I'm going to go through the vocabulary, the words that you might find in the book and telling you what they mean. This first word is spring. Spring. Spring is a season. It is when all the flowers start to come out, the weather starts to get nice and warm, and all the baby animals are born. This is spring. Fantastic. Next, season. Season. A season is a part of the year. There are 4 seasons in the year. We have winter, spring, summer, and autumn. Those are the 4 seasons. This one is winter. Winter. Winter is one of the other seasons. It's when all the leaves have already gone off the trees, it gets very cold, and it might even snow. Christmas is in the winter season. Winter. Fantastic. Next. These are called crocuses. Crocuses. Crocuses are a type of flower. These ones in the picture here, and they come out in the springtime. So in the spring, look out for some crocuses. Now this is a daffodil. Daffodil. Daffodils are another type of flower and they also come out in springtime. This is a daffodil. Oh, this tree is beautiful, isn't it? It is covered in blossom. Blossom. Blossom comes on the trees when it is spring, and blossoms are really, really small flowers. These are blossom. These little animals here are tadpoles. Tadpoles. Tadpoles are baby frogs. They start off with long tails and then they start to grow their legs and turn into frogs. Have a look when you go next past a pond and see if you can spot any tadpoles. Fantastic. Next one. This is a bee. Bee. Bees are flying insects and they produce honey. We get our honey from bees. These are bees. Fantastic. Next one. This is a nest. Nest. Birds build nests using twigs and sticks, and then they lay their eggs in them, and all the baby animals, baby birds are born or hatched in these nests. This is a nest. Now, nectar. Nectar. You can see in that picture the droplets on there. That is nectar, and that is a sugary, rich liquid found in some flowers. Now, the bees like to suck the nectar from the flowers. This is nectar. Nectar. And that is all of our vocabulary for today. Now I'm going to read you the story or the book all about spring. And can you listen out for any of those words in this book?
So now you've heard what the key vocabulary is. My challenge is, while I'm reading the book all about spring, can you listen out for any of those words? And when you hear them, show me some spirit fingers. Right, listen carefully. This is a book all about spring. Here we go. Spring is the season that follows winter. The weather can still be cold at the beginning of spring. Crocuses are the first garden flowers to appear in spring. They are followed later by daffodils. In spring, young animals are born, and frog spawn appear in the ponds. There you go, all those little dots are all the frog spawn. These are buds on the trees get fatter, and soon the leaves begin to grow. Birds collect grass and twigs to build a nest, and soon they are busy feeding baby birds. By the middle of spring, the evenings are lighter and people enjoy being outside. Spring weather can be warm and sunny, but it can also be wet and windy sometimes too. The trees are full of blossom, and the bees collect nectar from the flowers. Later in spring, the frog spawn turn into tadpoles. And baby birds are hungry, and soon they will learn to fly. In the farmer's field, the crops are growing, and sheep enjoy the spring grass. By the end of spring, the weather is warmer, and we can play outside. Summer is coming. There we go. And that is our story all about spring. Did you hear any of the key words in there? Did you show your fingers? Fantastic. That was challenge number 1. If you didn't hear any, you can go back and listen to that story again. Challenge number 2. Can you remember 3 things that I told you in that book? What 3 things did I tell you? Again, if you can't remember, you can go back and watch the video of me telling you that story again. And then can you take a video of you telling me those facts, just speaking them? And number 3, I would like you to help me make this book even better. Can you do some research and have a think about one fact, one thing you know that isn't in this book, all about spring, that we can put in here to help other people? So those are your 3 challenges. As always, when you're done, please put it up on Tapestry, and parents, let us know how you find it. I look forward to seeing it there. Bye!